Hi friends, I am Prairie Vintage Jewelry. My name is Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirit and the tarot and my intuition to communicate energies to you, the viewer. Today we will be taking a look at someone, a person who has something to say to you. So I don't know who's going to come through. We'll ask spirit to protect us as we channel this message, but it will be someone either someone that is alive or someone that has passed over or someone who has a message for you, okay? But before we get into their message, we will take a look at the person so that you know who this person is, and if this person sounds like someone you know or someone that you've known in the past, then this is their message to you and what they want to communicate to you today, okay? So 3 piles to choose from. We have the Rose Quartz Angel for pile number 1. Pile number 2, we have the Selenite Angel. Okay, that's pile number 2. And pile number 3, we have the Onyx Angel. All right, so feel free to pause, and then whichever angel you're intuitively guided towards, I will put the timestamp in the description box and the pinned comment below. It'll take you directly to your pick. And if you are guided to more than one pile or angel, that just means there might be multiple people with messages for you, and that's fine too. All right, so I will see you at your pick. Hello, my beautiful. Pile number 1, if you pick the Rose Quartz Angel right here, then pile number 1, this is your reading. Now, we will be taking a look at someone who is either alive or has passed away, or someone that you've known or know right now, with a message for you and what they want to say to you. Okay, so it might be someone is having a difficult time telling you this or can no longer tell you this. Before we get into their message, we're going to take a look at who this person is. Okay, so we have the octopus coming out. We have the storm. We have the martyr with light attribute learning, the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause, shadow attribute addiction to self-pity. Okay, and we'll pull one of these. And I remain in balance with my emotions. Okay, and some tarot, and then we'll start to describe who this person is so that you know whether this is your pile and then what they want to tell you. We have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the Page of Wands. And we also have the King of Wands. Okay, so this person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or been a fairly fiery type person. Okay, if you've known them or you know of this person is quite challenging. Okay, they are the type of person that wears their emotions on their sleeve. This person pushes people away when they get angry. They don't quite know how to filter their emotions. So this person is the type that would maybe say things they don't mean, maybe react in such a way in the moment. And there's almost like 2 sides to this person, because this person is very loving and this person does want to be supportive. And I feel like this person is one to generally be wanting to provide a level of dedication or service and contribute, but this person could easily get frustrated with their emotions, not know how to express it, or if something triggers them, they tend to push people away, react in such a way that they act in such a way that might seem like they don't know how to navigate through their emotions, express themselves clearly. And I feel like this person is very driven, is very focused, is very dedicated, very intelligent. And I feel like this person's always had multiple things on the go. Okay, so you might have known this person to be quite passionate, quite dedicated, quite consistent, a hard worker. And then something could trigger them, and then they're saying things or acting in such a way that's contradictory to maybe how they generally behave. And I feel like this person, yeah, is somebody that's involved or has been involved in multiple things at once, like multiple side projects. Maybe they even work 3 jobs, maybe a full-time job and a couple of part-time jobs, or their own business and a consistent job. This person was always kind of getting involved with something that they were excited about, and there's always something new that they were getting involved with or interested in. And this person, I feel like there was a certain honesty about this person, but they weren't able to or aren't able to take in a difficult emotion and transmute it into something that is communicating. So I feel like a lot of times this person might be a little bit misunderstood, hence pushing people away, because when they get angry, people are reacting to their emotion rather than what it is that they're trying to communicate. And they could get very discouraged about that because people are picking up more of the emotion and maybe see the anger and think this person might be an angry type person. But I think this person was just learning to, or is learning to, take their emotions and apply it towards channeling that in a more productive way. And I'm not quite sure what the connection is to you with this person, but they have something to say to you. So we'll see what this person has to say to you. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for that clear and concise message for beautiful pile number 1. And thank you so much, pile number 1, for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy. All right. So what does this person want to say to pile number 1? What do they want to tell pile number 1? What message do they have for pile number 1? Thank you, Spirit. We'll pull 2 of these. And we'll pull some tarot. So we have lightning. And we have resin. And Spirit, clear and concise. What message does pile number 1's person coming up here want to communicate to pile number 1? We have the Temperance. We have the 2 of Wands. And we have the Moon. I'm going to pull 2 more here. And we have the Sun. Wow, the Moon and the Sun, you guys. Okay. And we have the Knight of Wands coming out. So what this person wants to say is that there is something... there's something that is going to shake up in your world, something unexpected that's going to break something open or get something moving that's been pretty stuck. Okay, I think there's 2 messages here, so we'll get into the more meaning of that one. But they're also remembering a point in time that maybe is burnt into their memory of what they experienced with you, and it is what they feel they were most balanced in their life, or it was a period in time that they felt the most balanced and the most healed. We have the Temperance talking about healing and balance, and then we have the Moon and the Sun, which is both masculine and feminine and masculine energy. Okay, and I'm also feeling like with the Two of Wands, this is also about balance. Okay, and I feel like this person remembers a past memory, possibly even from childhood. If you know this person from childhood, that has stuck in their mind about where you brought them peace and where you brought them healing, and it was like the happiest, they felt the most balanced at that point in their life. But they're also coming forward to communicate this message about something that is going to be happening, that is breaking something free that has not been moving, or something that has been kind of stagnant or stuck in a certain way for quite some time. And there's going to be a forward progression towards heating things up where things might have been quite stale, but I feel like it's not going to be very slow. I feel like this is going to be something that is very rapid, and it impacts your future. And the intention here is to provide some certainty where you have uncertainty, where things might have appeared one way for quite some time, and there might have been some fears that you had around this area. I do feel like this involves a future choice or future decision that you were not sure about, or were looking at some point in time that maybe you're now uncertain about. I feel like you've potentially had to find balance out of a situation, and work on finding your healing, work on finding your happiness, get clear on what it is that you kind of want. But I feel like there is something that this person is telling you that's coming, that is very quick, very direct, and pointed, that's going to allow there to be something that's been stuck or frozen to break open, but also provide a lot of clarity, a lot of joy. And yeah, it's something that is almost freeing you up to be able to move towards, if you care to. Okay. Yeah, so this is what they want to tell you. Sounds pretty exciting. Leave a message in the comment section there if this is something that you're resonating with. And yeah, we'll get into the other two piles, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my gorgeous. Pile number 2, if you pick the Selenite Angel right here, we'll just put the angel right there. We'll take a look at a person who wants to tell you something, okay? So this person can either be somebody you know right now, or someone that you've known in the past. Could be someone that's passed over, but there is someone who wants to communicate something to you, and we'll see what it is that they want to communicate to you. So first, before we get into what they want to tell you, we'll describe this person so that you know who this is, and that this is indeed your pile. All right, Spirit, clear and concise for beautiful pile number 2. Who is this person? So we have Judge, light attributes, balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. Shadow attributes, offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. We have I converse with awareness. And this one, we have the Pilgrim. Okay, and we have Tiger. This is fire energy, okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we'll pull some tarot as well. More about this person, Spirit. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, pile number 2, for allowing me into your beautiful energy. See who this person is and what they want to communicate to you. Okay, so we have the High Priestess. Beautiful. We have the Devil. Okay. And we have the Justice. Wow, Judge and Justice, you guys. I'm feeling heavy. Yeah, fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but also could be some Capricorn or some Libra energy here. Okay. But let me go into who this person is. So I feel like this person is somebody who is fairly opinionated and fairly judgmental, but I feel like this person is well knowledged. Okay. They have very good, a thorough understanding of systems and of maybe even in a certain area that they are very much a humanitarian of, okay, or a cause or something that they're very knowledgeable about. But I feel like this person just knows a lot about the legal system and knows a lot about fairness to people. I feel like this person is a humanitarian, and I feel like this person is potentially against corporations and people of power and people who try to shut out devalue, shut out, or put out others at the expense of their own power and greed. Okay, this person is also fairly transient. Like I feel like this person isn't very fixed when it comes to their lifestyle. I feel like this person's potentially someone that's kind of a little bit off grid, a little bit unconventional, very passionate, very fiery. And I feel like this person's highly intuitive and very psychic. I feel like you potentially have a psychic connection with this person that you feel very intensely. Okay. And I feel like this person is highly passionate as well. And there are certain causes or opinions that they are really dedicated to. And I feel like they are trying to spread awareness of information and people's rights. And but I feel like this person could potentially be a little bit yeah, like not everyone is enjoying this person, because this person just kind of might be speaking truths that other people might find hard to accept here. Okay, this person, I feel like you know this person. I don't feel like there's someone that's like, I mean, they're still kind of in your life somehow or around you somehow. I don't feel like this is someone who has crossed over. Whereas pile number 1, I kind of felt like, but I didn't state it, that might have been more of a different type energy. But I feel like this person is very much alive. I feel like this person is very much for a cause. And yeah, I feel like you have a really strong bond with this person. And the fact that we have all the major arcana here, I feel like potentially this person feels very connected to you and protective of you, and might have also been aggressive towards you at some point, maybe to prove a point or maybe to establish boundaries. This is someone who definitely has good boundaries, sets good boundaries, and very truthful. Okay, and they're also someone, like I said, highly psychic. They see things maybe other people aren't aware of, and hidden meanings and hidden agendas and situations that they're able to point out. When someone doesn't come correct or a situation is not right, they kind of sniff it out. And And yeah, I feel like this person also might be their own worst enemy when it comes to their own life, because I feel like they're fairly, like I said, transient and not so, like you might know this person to be in and out of employment. This person might be one who is, yeah, just not really, hasn't really built up an empire, so to speak, okay? So they might even be unemployed or just focusing on other things here. I feel like this person is fairly green as well, likes the environment, likes gardening, plants. I also got potentially this person smokes, likes animals, and also could very well do recreational mushrooms is coming through strongly with this card. Okay, and this card. So if you know who this person is, interesting, we will get into what they want to tell you. Okay, and see what their message is for you. Beautiful pile number 2. So Spirit, thank you so much for that clear and concise message for beautiful pile number 2. What does this person want to communicate to beautiful pile number 2? And why? What are they communicating? All right, so we have wise salt and sulfur. Wow, okay. And let's pull some of these tarot cards, get more into that message from this person. Wow, it's a lot, but I will take them. Okay. So we have the 6 of Wands. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the 4 of Swords. Okay. This is a very specific message for you guys, okay? This person is flagging you of their understanding that maybe they've been very difficult in your life here with this sulfur, that their way that they've maybe been in your life has potentially not been in their best light, and have caused you potentially some reason to not want to engage with this person. I feel like this person is also wanting to tell you that they know that there is an intelligence that you bring to them, and that there's an intelligence about both of you guys needing to come together in order to understand a situation that they feel that they're destined to experience with you, but they understand there's a challenge right now around situations and circumstances where they're wanting to be victorious, and they're wanting to be a little bit more stable, and they're wanting to be a little bit more dedicated here. And there's a deep sense of love here, and they feel a deep sense of love from you. Okay. But there is also this 8 of Swords where this person feels like their environment, and potentially the environment with you, is something about it is enabling them to move forward, or at least deal with things in a way that isn't as, like, they want to deal with things in a different way, more successful way, but they've been held back due to the environment kind of being not the most ideal for them, and also the situation not ideally turning out in a good favor. But there is a destined knowing in there needing to be more lessons learned, and that things are turning in a positive way here. This person is focused on reflecting and healing, but identifying, more specific with this card, and I don't normally get this with the Four of Swords, but identifying the right solution or the right thing. There's one specific thing that this person is trying to find out in order to change the course of the direction that things have been moving towards. Okay, I feel like this person has potentially let ego get in the way here with the Six of Wands, and I'm getting very heavy Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and we were seeing the devil there, so it could very well be Capricorn energy. And then I am picking up as well this Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Twofold. I feel like you've been very caring to this person. I feel like there's a deep sense of love from this person to you. And I also feel like this person is highly intuitive, very creative. And I feel like this person is feeling like they're very held back right now due to situations that are outside of this connection and more in their environment, but have been causing a lot of uncomfortable environment between you and this person as well. Okay, so this is what they want to communicate to you guys. Beautiful pile number 2. If you know who this person is and this made sense, then leave a comment, because yeah, this is an interesting reading, and I love you guys so much. We'll see you soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you picked this beautiful onyx angel, then pile number 3, this is your reading. Now we will be taking a look at someone that you know, have known, or has passed over. Maybe you still know this person, but we'll see who wants to come through with a message for you and what they want to tell you and why they want to tell you this. But first, before we get into their message, we're going to see who this person is so that you have an idea of who they are. And if this is resonating, then you'll know that this message and this pile is for you. Okay, so who is this person? Spirit, clear and concise for beautiful pile number 3. Can we get some around who this person is? Oh, we got 2 cards here. Okay. Thank you so much, pile number 3, for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy. We have the Lamb here, and that is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and more Earth energy here with Bear. All right, so Lamb and Bear. And we got I speak with sincerity. And I got the animal here. Okay. And we'll pull one of these. Clear and concise. Spirit, who is this person? We got the hedonist. Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself, and then the shadow attributes, pursues pleasures to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. Okay, let's pull some tarot, and then we will get into their message. We got the Six of Wands. We got the Eight of Swords, and we got the Emperor. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. This energy is kind of feeling a little bit like pile 2 energy maybe as well. So I don't know if you're still here from there. But anyway, this person, okay, you probably know this person as a little bit, they might be a little, appear to be reserved or a little bit quiet and unassuming, unexpecting. But when you get to know this person is quite, this person's quite protective, okay? And this person's a little bit, of an, I wanted to say overbearing type personality, but I feel like once you get to know this person, they could be a little overbearing because they are very determined and they are stubborn. So if you really know this person, they could get quite stubborn, overbearing, maybe a little bossy and aggressive. But on the outside, or maybe when you first got to know this person, they were very gentle, quiet, And in public, they could be very soft-spoken and, like I said, unassuming. I feel like there's something about this person's hair, okay, that is, yeah, either they have big hair or lots of hair, or you like their hair. There's something about their hair that is very noticeable. And I feel like maybe they wear, I don't know, they put things in their hair. Maybe they wear a hat, or they have their hair kind of artistically placed when they wear a hat, or they put braids, or something about their hair is standing out here, okay? But I feel like this person is the type of person that is a little bit unpredictable. Like, I mean, if you know them, they're pretty solid, pretty predictable, but the unpredictability here is this person can all of a sudden be very gung-ho in mindset on something, and at the expense of maybe a situation, because suddenly they get this urge or this need or this desire to aggressively pursue something that might not, I don't know, might not make sense to you. I feel like this person is one that does like to party, does like indulging themselves in spontaneous things, okay? I feel like this person is fairly truthful, but I feel like this person might flip-flop, so it's never really clear what they're thinking, because one day they could tell you one thing, and then the next day they could tell you something else, which I feel like this person is trying to be honest or fairly honest, but they're very spontaneous, so they might all of a sudden feel like a heavy sense of committing to something and then promising the world, and then the next day just be totally not in that energy. And yeah, so this person has like this duality about them, but they're very instinctual. I think this person's really good at reading other people, reading the room. And I feel like you most likely know this person, or this person has been in your life or is still in your life. I don't feel like this energy is someone who has crossed over. And like I said, for pile number 2, I felt the same, but pile number 1 could have gone well, either way. But this person does have an ego about them, and I feel like they're very protective of their ego, or looking foolish. I don't think this person likes to go out on a limb unless they know they have the upper hand, or they know what they're talking about, or the power to navigate through a situation instinctively. And if you cross them or appear to be a threat, this person could hang you out to dry or say some things that are quite mean. And yeah, they could flip on you if they feel threatened or that you don't have their back. But if you are supportive of them or understanding of them, then they are definitely someone to fight for you and be pretty reliable and solid with their dedication and determination. I feel like they are very protective of potentially this connection they have with you, but they're just like that in general about their family and their friends. They're very protective, and I feel like they're also a silent observer. If they don't really know, if let's say you're in a room full of people or in a group full of new people, this person does like to observe and understand personalities before they fully come out as themselves. I think this person really likes to eat. I feel like this person is fairly stocky, okay? They don't have to be, but I'm feeling like this person's stocky, or they could be really slim and have really intense eyes, okay? And maybe when you first met him, this person might have seemed a little bit like you didn't quite trust them, or a little sly or sleek or something about them. They could maybe even seemed a little greasy, okay? But for those of you guys resonating with the more stocky, I feel like this person probably likes to eat. But yeah, so I feel like this person is potentially a boss of sorts. So either they are a manager in their current employment, but I feel like this person does have an ego about them, that if they feel like, yeah, like you're not honoring them, or they feel like there is this hierarchy maybe of where they're supposed to kind of sit, and if you don't honor them, or if you don't show them the respect and the honor that they deserve, that they feel they deserve, then they could become very, yeah, like they can just unleash maybe a wild side about them. I'm not quite sure what I'm feeling here with this Eight of Swords. So let me get one for this Eight of Swords, and then we'll get into what this person wants to communicate. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is maybe one that has a hard time focusing on priorities, I feel. They are, yeah, I feel like because the hedonist here, and I feel their instincts might throw them off, that they have a hard time putting in energy and effort in areas that are actually going to be fruitful for them and provide them with more sense of structure and stability. I feel like they're held back by their maybe their habits, and definitely their attitude maybe towards things, and having a little bit of an ego on them. Maybe this person is, I feel like this person is used to getting their way, and a lot of people recognize them as someone not to cross. Okay. Now I'm feeling very heavy Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here, as well as Earth we were seeing. Okay, so let's see what this person, if this person sounds like someone you know, let's take a look at what this person wants to communicate to you. Thank you so much, Spirit, for that clear and concise message for beautiful pile number 3. What does this person want to communicate to pile number 3, and why? What do they want to tell pile number 3? These two. So we have Virgin's Milk and the Drowned King. Oh my goodness, wasn't expecting to see that. Okay, let's take a look at some tarot, and then we'll get into their message. We have the High Priestess, we have the Moon, we have the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Wands, and we have Temperance. Okay, what this person wants to tell you, they feel different about you is what they want to tell you. Okay, this person is working on, or is very tempted in having a new beginning in their life, but I feel like there's a recognition here that they've been fearful, or at least confused, or at least there was a knowing that there was something about the connection with you, but there's also a deep knowing around their ego getting in the way of allowing the goodness in the connection with you to for them to allow themselves to have the goodness and the connection that you bring to them. They feel like they need to release their ego. They need to work on their, with this Drowned King, it talks about somebody shedding their ego and maybe going through an ego death, and maybe a stage of life that they're learning to release some of that. And with this Virgin's Milk, I feel like they feel there's something really special that you were able to provide to them that's allowed them to see where they've been in this ego. There's a heavy emphasis here on the attraction that this person feels, and also wanting things to change. There's a knowing that there needs to be healing for this person in order for there to be balance, but there's this heavy emphasis on wanting to enjoy your energy and what you bring to the situation, but they know that in order to proceed with that, there has to be a new beginning. And this Ace of Pentacles talks about, you know, planting a seed for a hope for the future, for something that is manifesting in the here and now. Okay, and same with this Queen of Wands. This is someone who is manifesting. I think that there's an understanding that in order to manifest something, for there to be a future, there has to be an ego death, and there has to be a full review and acceptance of the subconscious here, because both the High Priestess and the Moon talk about subconscious, even suppressed, maybe emotions and thoughts, desires, and there needs to be a recognition of what I feel like this person wants to tell you, that they understand that there's something in the subconscious that's telling them that they have to release ego, that they have to find healing and balance, and they want to tell you that they want a new beginning, and there's a heavy attraction here, okay, and that there is a recognition about how much love, and it's not only love, it's like a certain type of energy that you feed this person that no one's been able to give to this person, and they feel like this is really different for this person because they have never really allowed themselves, it's not even allowed, Spirit, what is the right word? I feel like this person was not expecting to get from you the energy that they did, and I think this is a lot different than what they're used to, and I feel like there was almost a shock of how it made them feel, and it also provided them with more uncertainty than certainty about themselves that I don't think they were expecting and needing to address here. And I feel like there is a heavy emphasis on needing to address that in order for there to be a new beginning in a new chapter and going after what it is that they want. I feel like what they want is more sharing of your energy towards them. Now, let me pull one card here, just kind of clarifying this Virgin's Milk card here, because I don't see there to be a long term. I more see this as someone recognizing a beginning of something. Yeah, beginning of something with the Fool. So this person wants to take a leap of faith and have a new beginning. But I mean, I don't know that there's something really long term about it. I feel like there's a knowing subconsciously, something that was suppressed. There's a need to start something. They feel like they want to, and there's attraction to, and a focus on working on self and healing self. But there is definitely an emphasis on a new beginning here, okay? And I feel like it's mostly allowing them to have a new beginning. So maybe them to have a new beginning in life, but I do feel like you are either the reason they are more focused on this self-healing and this recognition because of what it was that you provided, or there is a need for there to be a new beginning with you in this connection. Okay, so I'm getting a heavy sense that this is a new beginning for themselves. I feel like they love the energy that you provided, but I feel like this is maybe someone you have ended it with and are no longer in communication with, and they're wanting a new beginning in their life. They want to move forward. They want to move past maybe how they've been in the past. Maybe they're seeing ways of their ego getting in the way. Whatever you were able to give them has given them the light. They've awakened to how they've potentially been their worst enemy or were challenged. They love the energy you brought, but I feel like this person is still really attracted to you, and they definitely want to plant a seed for their future. I don't really see long-term, like I said. And if you guys are resonating with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this could certainly be your pile here. Or some Pisces, some Cancer, some Sag, heavy Sag, okay? So, yeah, if you know what this is about, leave a comment. I'm curious to see. And, yeah, bless you guys so much. If you're drawn to another pile, visit me there, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.